myself. Very good, pretty easy kind of, and I think it's gonna be really good. So make sure you guys like the video, like the video, to like the video, show some support. It's the best thing you do for me, this channel, this video, all that fun YouTube algorithm stuff. And also comment down below, I guess, what should we do next? Should we extend this little mini series of doing these local eats? Should we do a barbecue food place next, or should we go back to the sort of main brand establishment places like McDonald's and Wingstop, Chipotle? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, with that being said, I have everything set up around me. They're still hot, they're still very warm, so I'm really excited. Let's get started. So, with the first little bit we're gonna be having here, I didn't get a drink. I was actually thinking about getting like a Corona and lime, a Modelo's, some sort of beer, because that's usually my go-to thing whenever I go to a Mexican restaurant, is to get a nice beer with it, because that's usually like the best mix to put in there. At least that's my own opinion. Obviously, you can get like a margarita, which is also very good mix. But I just have a water. But we have here a very interesting thing that I don't know if a lot of restaurants do this. Like if you go to Red Lobster and you order takeout, or if you go to Olive Garden and you order takeout, do they give you like the free stuff? Because I got chips and salsa for free, which is kind of cool. Obviously, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, usually there's always just free chips and salsa. And yes, it also came with, I'm assuming their house salsa. I don't know if you can hear that or not. We're gonna see how spicy it is. I'm kind of terrified because obviously some places that do make their own salsas usually have a spicy and a non-spicy salsa that people can choose from while you're at the table. I should not have done that. That was a very spicy whiff. I don't know why did I do that? Oh man, that smells very spicy. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very dark red. It smells spicy. We have here a little baby chip, a little baby chip, a little half chip to get a good taste of the salsa. It looks like there might be some onions on there as well. Let's get a nice little scoop. Give me an onion. Oh well, let's do it like this, okay? Cheers. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh yeah. Yeah. That is a spicy salsa. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. I'll try my best to sort of like play it off. But there's some spice in this for sure. Definitely an onion. Not bad. I don't know if you guys can see that. Good little scoop right there. Okay, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but the salsa that I make, that you guys saw on my chips and salsa mukbang video that I made, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Interesting. Alrighty, now we're on to the main course, or courses, I guess you could call it. We have the enchiladas, or enchilada. It's a singular enchilada. I kind of showed it in the thumbnail. It's really hard to sort of keep all this stuff together, but it's just rice and beans in enchilada with some garnish on top with the little radish, or yeah, I think it's a radish, which I'm definitely not going to be eating, but we have all the other goodness. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is try the rice. Rice is actually, especially Mexican food in general. Cheers. Good. That is good. Wow. It's not mushy, which is kind of what you have to be worried about when eating rice. Sometimes it's too mushy, or sometimes it's very coarse and hard, like it's not cooked or it's overcooked. This is quite honestly pretty perfect, and the taste is not sort of like the spiced or spicy kind of Mexican rice. It does taste like it's probably cooked or mixed with an enchilada or maybe like some sort of red sauce, because you kind of get that sort of like hot sauce taste to it, if that makes any sense. I also just really love rice. Rice is good. Okay. Then we have the refried beans, which I'm not gonna lie, if this was my own personal, not making a video meal, I would just get extra rice and not get refried beans. Not the biggest fan of them, but I wanted to give them a shot to see how good they are. They do have some cheese in it too, which is obviously kind of a must-have when it comes to refried beans, but it's just refried beans, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Okay, these are actually really good. These are definitely not normal refried beans. These are definitely also cooked, probably with some sort of really good seasoning, because these taste really good. They are kind of like watered down, kind of like creamy in a way, which I guess is good. I like mine to be like a little bit more like moldable, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of, it's okay. It's just a little bit kind of runny-ish, but still really good, really cheesy. The taste is what's really good. Is doing it for me. Okay, we're gonna try both at the same time. If you have rice and refried beans, you gotta mix the two together. At least that's what I do. Good thing I have stuff under me to clean this up. Don't worry. Okay, both at the same time. Oh yeah, that's a good combination. And then what you do, you just push all of your rice into the refried beans, and you just have a big pile of rice and beans sort of mixed together. Alright, we're gonna switch gears a little bit and go on to the actual entree, which is the enchilada, which I would show you guys, but it's very movie. It moves a lot. It's very movie. It's movable. It's mobile. So it might fall off the plate if I move it too much. But enchiladas, if you don't know, is just a tortilla with either a cheese and blank meat filling, or it could just be a cheese tortilla with a red sauce over it. The red sauce isn't like a spicy hot sauce. Now, some enchiladas are made very spicy, and some of them are just made kind of like a, how do I say this? It's not like a hot sauce. It's just like a Mexican red sauce, if you want to call it that. But it's really good. Mine is just a cheese enchilada. It also has a little bit of rice on there, stuck on there, but kind of, you can see it's just a red sauce, tortilla and cheese. I'm really excited to see how this red sauce is. Obviously, I'm assuming it's hopefully homemade sort of red sauce. Okay. Ooh. See that cheese there? It's getting a little stretchy. Okay. sauce is spicy. The red sauce is in fact a spicy red sauce. I don't know if it's called like a, I don't think this sauce is called an enchilada sauce. Maybe it is, but it's spicy. It is spicy. It has a little bit of kick to it. It's not like a hot sauce. Like it's not gonna burn my mouth or anything like that, but it's got some kick to it for sure, which is good. The cheese is very ooey gooey, as you saw. It's just like some sort of like a cheddar. It's probably like a cheddar cheese. It's very like gooey, creamy. It's really good. It's just a very traditional sort of enchilada, but the sauce is a little bit more of a kick than the one that I usually use. I don't even remember what brand it is. I just get the same label all the time. I forget. I'll check it if I remember. But it's good. Oh, actually, you know what would be really good? We take the chips from the chips and salsa from earlier, and you get a nice little scoop of the beans and the rice and some of the enchilada sauce. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Again, I don't know if anyone else does this, but it's a little cleanup for the plate. This might be the best part of the entire meal. It's like a big dip. They give me a lot of refried beans. Okay. First of all, hopefully you guys enjoyed this more. Hopefully not super talkative mukbang. I'm trying to sort of shake up every once in a while how I do these. Sometimes I'm very talkative and I'm very explainy. Sometimes I just eat the food and let you guys listen, because I guess some people would rather have that. Let me know, I guess, what your favorite style of mukbang is. Like, I don't know, me talking or not talking. I sort of talked about it at the beginning of this video, but you know what I mean. But I'm talking now, and I'm gonna start about talking about the things I liked and didn't like. The thing I didn't like the most would probably have to be probably the salsa slash, I guess technically the chips and salsa. The salsa is alright. It's just like, this isn't even, I wouldn't even call this salsa really. This is just hot sauce. Like, it doesn't taste good. Like, it doesn't have any like really good flavor to it. It's just a spicy sauce, which I know some people would be like, oh Jake, you're just being blah blah blah. No duh, that's what salsa is. I don't like it. I like my salsa to have that heat, that temperature, the little zest on your tongue, but I also love to actually have something that tastes really good in it. This is just not it. It's alright. It's an okay, like, restaurant style salsa, but the chips are really good, and that sort of carries it a little bit more. I just wish they were a little bit more salty. Then we go to the actual meal, the enchiladas with the rice and beans. I'd probably say the beans would probably be the next thing that I liked. I thought that might have been maybe the worst thing I would have today, because I'm not a big fan of refried beans. Like, even in burritos, I'm not the biggest fan of burritos, because refried beans, I'm just, again, not the biggest fan of. But those beans in a burrito, I might have to try a burrito from their place now, because now those were good. They were very tasty. They were definitely cooked in something a little bit different than what usually refried beans that I usually have are, which are very bland flavored, and then they just throw cheese on it and think it's good. But that was actually a very good tasting. And then next up would be the rice. The rice was good. I just wish there was more of it. It's kind of a little bit of a Debbie Downer. The texture of the rice was pretty perfect. It wasn't clumpy. It wasn't super grainy or undercooked. Pretty good. And the taste of them was basically just like, it was just rice cooked within that enchilada sauce, which gave it a lot of extra flavor. And I think the best thing that we had today, which is thankfully the meal, the actual entree of the enchilada. If I had to rate most average Mexican restaurant. Would I recommend this to, people just traveling to Portland, Oregon? Absolutely not. There are just so many better Mexican food restaurants out there that would be, I can think of like 3 off the top of my head, but, is this a place that I would go take a date? No. Is this a place I would go out to eat with my family just for like a random, evening of wanting some Mexican food? Yes. If I'm out with my friends and we want some Mexican food, would I get this? Yes. Would I order takeout from this place again? Yes. So you can see there's like levels to it, and it's kind of like, an okay place, guys. Hopefully you guys have a really good rest of the day or night, or whenever you're watching this video, and definitely comment down below what you guys want to see next. Do you guys want to see more local eats? Do you guys want to see some more named brand places, like, of course, like McDonald's, Taco Bell? We could do something different, like, Chipotle,